Hi Mustangs, this is for period 6. Like I explained in the email this is coming with, I'm going to try to do maybe not daily, but regular videos on kind of what you might be missing in class. Since we know that so many of the 6th graders are going to be out for the next 2 weeks or so, I thought it might be helpful. So today is Monday, September 28th. It's really moving along. It's almost October. Today in class, what we did and what you can do at home if you're stuck at home is to review and continue working on our essays. So I'm going to start like I always would, whether it was an e-learning day or a regular day. Say go to modules, go there. There's something I can quickly show you here as well. So the first 6 weeks was the first unit, testing our limits. We read Esperanza, we read some other stories, we wrote our essay. And now we're starting a new unit, and everyone should have a book too, Where the Red Fern Grows. So for today, Monday, we talked about chapter 2, which means tomorrow, Tuesday, you should be through chapter 3, and we'll talk about chapter 3 tomorrow as well. Also look for a quiz, just a quick reading check tomorrow. We'll try to see quizzes every 3 or 4 chapters or something like that. So that's what the kids were told in class today. So today, I was going to tell you about this. So the unit thing, Unit 2, Unit 1. So probably most of your modules look like this. In order to collapse Unit 1, there's a little triangle up here right next to Unit 1. Just push the triangle and it should go away. If you see nothing, it's probably because you haven't opened up your Unit 2. So just click on the triangle and it opens up, and that's where you'll find Week 7, Week 8, and Week 9. Okay? I don't know why Week 7's sticking out there, but it's fixed now. So today's Monday. Look for something tomorrow as well. But today, all we really did was talk about Chapter 2 of Where the Red Fern Grows, and we answered these questions together in class. What is Billy's life like? Who are the people in his life? And what does he want more than anything? So if you've read, you should be able to answer these, and you would expect to see quiz questions that would reflect these maybe tomorrow on Tuesday. If not, it would be on Thursday. So what is Billy's life like? Well, he's grown up on a farm. He's grown up during the Great Depression, which is during the 1930s, in the same kind of world that Esperanza is growing up in, but in a different part of the country. So we said on Friday that this is in the Ozarks, which is kind of Missouri, Oklahoma, some smaller mountains that are there. I mean, mountains are big, right? But beautiful country, great for hunting, great for farming too. So that's where he's growing up. His mom, Billy's mom, has Cherokee blood, and says in the book that she was given this land, or this land was made available to her because of that Indian blood. So dad's a farmer, mom helps out, and those are two of the big people in the story and in Billy's life. He also has sisters, and even though they're not named, we'll kind of see the sisters here and there as Billy's around home. And then Sammy the cat, and a couple other animals are mentioned. And eventually we'll hear about Grandpa. Grandpa will be in the next chapter or two. He's an important character in the story. Let's see, what else do we have? What does he want more than anything? Well, you should know the answer to that by now. We talked about this on Friday when we began the book. He wants hunting hounds more than anything, red-boned coonhounds. So that should get you started. We'll talk more tomorrow. Read chapter 3 tonight and have that ready to go for tomorrow. If for some reason you come on, if you're not in school tomorrow, the next 2 weeks, if you wake up tomorrow, you see this because you missed it, and you see that, I should be through chapter 3, and you forgot, don't take the quiz until you read chapter 3, but make sure you get caught up. The other thing we did, we talked about essays, and I'm just going to try to show, without no one embarrass anyone, but I'm going to show a couple essays really, really quickly. So the way I do this is I'll have to go to assignments. You can always access any of the assignments on the assignment page. Everything is there. There will probably be a new one there for you tomorrow too. We'll see. Let's see, character trait essay. So the goal was to have these done by now, but some of you are really struggling to get these things put together and submitted. So today we looked at a few of the better essays, some of the good things they were doing to help you out. All right, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go to Gabriel's essay. Good job, Gabriel. It's not perfect, it's not polished, it's not finished, but Gabriel did a nice job of putting his essay together. Now, if you remember last week, I gave you the yellow sheet, that's the outline. This is what you should be producing. Some of you, several of you, 3 or 4 at least, submitted the outline back to me. That is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for an essay. And an essay is a collection of paragraphs that you wrote about this topic. So our topic was character traits for Esperanza. You picked 3. We did that together about a week and a half ago at this point. And then you're going to write about each of those traits. So for example here, Gabriel is talking about how Esperanza is spoiled, poor, and busy. Okay? So this first paragraph is about how she's spoiled. That's the first one that was listed. And it talks about, gives examples from the story. Says she was lazy. Her parents gave her everything. In the first chapter, Grapes, it says she was the wealthiest child because she was an only child. So this is what you should be trying to accomplish in your essay. You're talking about each trait. You're giving examples from the story. You can find a quote, or you can refer back to a chapter or a page where your examples are coming from. Okay, so Gabriel did a really nice job here with that. Here he's talking about onions, the chapter called Onions, and then down here avocados. So I would say probably about 5 or 6 of us out of 20 did a good job with this. Again, not perfect, not polished, not finished, but it's a good first draft. You'll need 5 total paragraphs. Where's the camera? Introduction, 3 body paragraphs, and a conclusion. Don't submit the outline back to me. That doesn't help you in any way. I'll just say this is wrong. You need to type up an essay, and I can help you with that if you need help. Okay, so that's probably long enough for this first video. I'll try to produce these as often as I can. I'm not sure when they'll come out to you though. I was able to get a video done for 5th period, which is a different class, during my prep, which is 2nd period, and then that was about all the time I had. So hopefully I can start producing these the night before. So I will talk to you tomorrow, and thank you very much. Good luck. Finish your essays, submit them. I would like to have all the essays done and submitted, finished, revised, and finished, and we can move on by Friday of this week. So that's your goal. While you're at home, you're stuck, read your book. That's the first thing. Look for any other things that might pop up in terms of maybe a quiz or reading check, maybe something to do with grammar, but also let's finish this essay and move on so we can focus on Redfern. Have a great day, great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.